Okay, I'll be explaining how this piece of code works. Um, so the overall purpose of this code is that essentially you can input in a specific letter, and then this piece of code checks for you the countries that start with that letter, and then it'll repeat those countries back to you. So that's the overall purpose of the code. Let's just run it and see what it does. Yeah, so okay, let's see. Let's run this code. Okay, so okay, so all right. Okay, let's. Okay, so now sure. Okay, so I'm gonna enter in the letter M. Let's see what it does. Great. So yeah, you can see the functionality of this code now. I'll do a little explaining how I'm using the list in this code. So I'm using lists by storing all these data entries in, right? So after the user inputs a letter, the script is checking each entry in my database to see if that starts with that specified letter. If it does, then the entry is added to my list, right? And it also works in terms of handling no results and displaying the results, right? If there's no results, in the sense that if no entries start with the specified letter, then the script checks if my list is empty. If it is, then it informs the user that there's no countries that start with that letter, right? So the implications here of like not using a list is that if you weren't using a list, you might have to use another data structure like an array, or you might have to use multiple variables to store the item. But this would complicate it, especially the number of matching countries. They vary greatly. Also, there's like the fact that you can modify the program to immediately output each matching entry instead of storing them first. And without a list, you're gonna lose the ability to perform like similar operations. So yeah, that's what the code does. Thank you, everybody.